Well, hello my friends! Welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing a new color from FusionFirm. I like this brand. I think their chrome is really good. It's a good value because it's a big package. Beautiful bottle that it dispenses from. And the gold chrome, not so much. But the chrome itself, really nice. I wish the company would come out with some other colors. If you guys are watching this, I think they actually wrote to me once in a comment about one of my tests. So maybe if you guys are watching, write me again. We would come out with some kind of work together on some colors here. Because the formula you have here is really good. It's just pour and shoot. And it just comes out great every time. Doesn't require a base at all. Now when this showed up in my feed as a new color, I grabbed it right away. And when it showed up, I says, wait a minute, don't I have this? It looks like it's gold. So I dug in my storage behind me here and grabbed the gold, and you can see that it's different. So it says it somewhere. Check this out, guys, where it says it. Come on, guys. Where are you? It won't come in the focus. Oh, there we go. Liquid chrome gold. Champagne gold. So there you go. That's why it popped up as a new color. And I guess once I'm done testing this, we'll compare it to the gold. I got some gold spoons in storage back here somewhere. So we'll dig those out. But let's see what this looks like. It's just a quick test. I just want to see what this color looks like. Love these bottles. They're beautiful dispenser for the top. Oop, where's my dispenser top? It's up there. I can feel it. Hold on a second. I'm sure this is the company with the nice top. Let me grab the gold and put it right over here. Make sure I'm not going crazy here. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, there it is. I think that one got stuck in the lid. It made me look like a liar. But yeah, there it is. I mean, I guess I can use pliers to get it out, but we just got to get the paint into the cup. But yeah, these are beautiful. They drop the dripless. There's no mess. They're really great. I talked it up, and then this one comes in defective. Oh, well. We can still get at the paint. That's all that matters. All right, we're going to spray it over a couple spoons and see, let it dry, see what it looks like. Maybe we'll let it cure and see if I can put some candy colors on top, some nice clear color. So let's see if that works, too. But, now this is as simple as a test it gets. Let's grab this, grab an airbrush. I'm going to use my Swallowtail with the 0.7 needle in it because it likes to go on a bit heavy. This isn't like your other chrome paints where you put light misting coats. This can actually go on heavy. From all the tests that I've done, it's actually recommended. So we'll go ahead with my biggest nozzle needle that they make for my Swallowtail, and that's it. I believe it's alcohol based, so we're going to head over there, get this going. I'll grab some alcohol to clean out the airbrush, and we'll compare the results to the gold. And so let's get going. The booth is this way. All right, guys, here we are at the booth. We are fired up, but check this out. I fixed it. I got that baby to go in, and check this out. It's a beautiful system. It works good. Hopefully this doesn't blow off on me. Let's see if I can show you. Don't need much more than that. There we go. All right, so we'll go over a black spoon first, but it doesn't matter to the base. Oh, it's a good-looking color. Not as shiny as I would hope, but then again, that's what I think the gold looks like too. But it's almost an idiot paint. I mean, this stuff just sprays itself. Oh, there's a little spot here. It likes to go on heavy. It looks rough at first, and then it seems to smooth out as it dries. So I'm going to spray a few of these, and I think I'm going to wait 24 hours on a couple of them, and we'll see if it can handle a nice candy color on top of it. That would be interesting to see. If it can, I don't recall. I know the clear coat didn't do much for it, but a lot of times the candy will work. So let me let these dry. It's going to be about 24 hours. So I'm going to put these down. I'm going to let them dry naturally instead of going in the dehydrator. And then we're going to go back at the bench now. For you guys, it's 2 seconds. For me, it's a day. And we'll compare it to the gold, too, and we'll see what the difference actually is here. All right, back at the bench. Here we go. Not too bad. I wish it was much shinier, as you see in the photographs. But it's marketing. I've seen it all before. But this isn't bad. I mean, it just sprays on anything. I don't know if I sprayed. Here's white. Same thing. Here's over the black. Same thing. So it doesn't matter what it goes on top of. However, let's compare it to the gold. Oh, yeah. Big difference. All right. Yeah, I can see the difference easily now. Packaging, not so much. So that's champagne gold, and this is just says gold. So, well, there you go. Now, we're going to see how it can take a top coat of a clear color. I got some of my clear colors here from Robot Kai. What do we got here? Tangerine, yellow. I should see how yellow looks. Maybe we can make it look like chrome gold. Got a dark green, a light green. But let me show you something else I think is interesting. I sprayed a piece of black cardboard with it as I was clearing out the airbrush. And it sprays on paper really good. Can you see how nice and smooth? Almost looks like it's a foil or a gilding paper. So that's pretty cool. So I'm testing it on plastic because that's what I paint. But looks like a good craft paint. It looks like it'll go over easily cardboard. So that is pretty nice. Tough to capture the look of it on camera here, but it looks really good. Looks like a slightly dull piece of aluminum foil that's gold in color. So there's that. So anybody doing crafts and stuff, it works good on that. And I thought it was an alcohol base, but reading the box a little closer, it says it's a water base. I'm having trouble getting this to focus for you guys. Aluminum grade paste. It was ethanol. So I mean, there's the ingredients. But as you read further, product uses a vibrant water-based ink that dries quickly and creates a durable, opaque, blah, blah. So there you go. It doesn't dry too quickly, so I don't know where they got that from. But at least I know that it's a water-based. It does have a slight smell. It does say ethanol. I clean out the airbrush with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and it works fine. So anyway, these are the golds, as you can see right there. And this is the champagne gold, all right? So let's grab one or two of these, and we'll grab a clear color. Let's head back to the booth, and we're going to spray some clear on top, and we'll see how it comes out. All right, let's go. We're going to start with some of the clear green. I think I turned off the compressor. Let me turn it on. There we go. It's holding the color so far. You want to go a couple of light coats. Air dry it. This is just air coming out. All right, we're going to go in for another coat. All right, we're going to go in a little closer and a little heavier. You want your last coat to be the wet coat. There we go. Looks like it can handle it, but we'll let it sit for a little bit. Let me clean this out, and we'll try another color. All right, we're going to go with some tangerine. I'm going to air dry that. Seems to like the orange. It has a cool look to it. Let's see. Orange. Proper name, tangerine. Ah, looks great. So there we go. It's actually a little shinier and candy looking in person. So let me put that behind, let that dry. I'll clean this out. We'll try the yellow and see if we can get some kind of a gold look to it. All right, the final test will be the yellow. Now, I mean, we know it can handle a clear lacquer. I'm just curious as to what some of these will look like over it. Definitely turned it a golden yellow. Let's see what kind of look we can get out of this. It shines through as yellow. It doesn't turn to a gold at all. But a really good looking color. So there we go. I mean, the clear yellow, I don't know if this is just a chrome spoon that's sitting in the booth. I don't know whose it is, what brand it is. You can see it's got spots on it. That's why it's a failed test. But you can see it when it's going over more of a traditional chrome. The absolute different look we're going to get, you know. So, anyway, guys, let me clean out the airbrush. Let's head back to the bench. We'll look at these over, and then we will wrap this up. All right, guys, at the bench, we'll go over the results. That is my green. Which one is it? Dark green, dark forest, over this champagne gold from FusionFirm. This is the tangerine. As you can see, I got some on my fingers. This has, you can actually see kind of the pearlescence below it, if you see it. So this is more like, I guess you would use on a car. Good car color. Now this is this sprayed over a silver base, so you can see the difference that you're going to get. And this is my sunshine yellow over it. Very nice. And this is the sunshine yellow over a chrome. So you can see the difference right there. I guess my sunshine yellow produces a gold chrome over chrome. Not bad. I don't even know what chrome this was. It was just sitting there. It says 2K on there, which I'm guessing that was a 2K base. So it's one of the more recent tests I've done. But yeah, there it is over the FusionFirm. So there you go. It can handle lacquers, and that's why I just went straight to the lacquer. If it can handle my lacquers on top of it, it could probably handle anything. So that was the point of that test. So there you go, guys. I do like the company. I like the paint. Doesn't quite look like the photograph that they put. That's for sure. It's like this blinding chrome piece. Said the same about the gold, and of course the gold, you know, ends up looking like this, not plated like this secret airbrush, you know. But it is what it is. So anyway, I will put the link below to the FusionFirm. I think I got it on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. And I'll put a link to my paints, my clears, if you're interested in those. I'll put that below too. Those are available at Robot Kai. I thinned them. That's why this is sitting on the bench with my lacquer thinner, my leveling thinner. Good stuff. Took a while to get this back in stock. We sold like a pallet load full of it. And it's now back in. And all right, guys, there you go. That is the test. I have a few tests coming up. And let me show you what we have coming up. All right, coming up, I have this. Well, I've already tested this Display wash-free airbrush, but I got a bunch of their colors in, and I got more coming, I think, in the next couple days. So I'm waiting to get the metallics. The metallics are on the way in, and these are pre-thin. You just attach them to the airbrush and start spraying. So I got some extra bottles, and which you don't really need, but you need the hoses, and you attach these to that, and you just start spraying instantly. So that is coming up, but once I get the rest of the metallics in the mail, which is very soon. They will be here this week. Also, speaking of Kaizo and Robot Kai, I'm going to be testing this titanium white. Have you ever seen that titanium finish some of the Gundam kits have, the special editions? This recreates that. You put this super white, high brightness base, And we're going to put this titanium white on top. It's kind of a super thinned out chrome. I guess it lets the white shine through. We're going to find out. That test is coming up pretty soon. That's what I'm interested in. I got the Seeker airbrush. I just held it up. Finally got one in. They were out of stock for a long time, but I think they got a new manufacturing plant and they got a warehouse here in the U.S. So we'll be testing that airbrush very soon. We're going to be thinning a Molotow chrome marker with lacquer thinner. Someone either on my Patreon channel or somebody told me they thin it, even though it says alcohol. They thinned it with leveling thinner or one of the lacquer thinners, and it worked beautifully. And they stretched it out even more than as thin as it is. Because when I first tested this, I just put it in the airbrush, sprayed it. It came out great. Other than drying time is about 2 weeks. It looked good. But we're going to try thinning it with the lacquer thinner. And I think if we thin it with lacquer thinner, it's going to dry much faster. And I'm hoping a little bit more durable. So that's coming up. And speaking of markers, I'm still trying to get this test through. Let me show you. This is a nice set of markers. This was in my social media, I think I had. And I started searching. Finally, it popped up on Amazon. I trust to buy them from Amazon. So there's a money back there. And if it doesn't show up, they help you out more than these mystery social media ads. But here's one. I tested one. Look at that. It's beautiful. So it's got 24 colors, all metallic, dual tips, and 24 markers. This is like in a $20 range or something. Really, really interested in trying these. So I tested one quickly, and I'm going to put some more down. I'm going to see if we can put some clear coat on top if it's not affected by a clear coat. That's why I got some done already. But I will brush on each color on some black plastic. I'm going to see what each one looks like. So this is another test that's coming up soon. Really nice. If they're as nice as this green is, and it can take a clear coat, then this is a nice set, probably worth having on your bench. So there you go, guys. That is the video for today. We're going to go listen to more tunes. I'm in a bit of a progressive rock mood today. My favorite album of all time. Yes, I listen to metal mostly, but IQ ever, if you're into Yes or that kind of prog, this is the greatest prog album, in my opinion. It's so special. This is a special edition, and it's 3 discs. Look at this, a Blu-ray. Fantastic. Love this album. The band is IQ, and they've been around for a long time. This album alone is their comeback album, and that's 25 years anniversary, and that's 5 years ago. All right, Asia, my favorite band of all time. I love Asia. I have 50-something CDs related to them. Anniversary just came up for this CD, so we are going to beautiful Rodney Matthews artwork. Look at that. This is way before AI, so this is actual artwork. I believe it's Rodney Matthews. So he looks just like Roger Dean. Similar style. And Pendragon, a top, knocked over my Pink Panther figures over here. We're making a mess, guys. We're making a mess. And bring back the Swallowtail. And this is Pendragon, one of my earliest discoveries of modern-day progressive rock. And they're still around today. I just got one of their newer albums. Love this album. This album's a masterpiece. The Masquerade Overture by Pendragon. And European band. Matter of fact, they're all UK-based bands. There you go. There's a theme today. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. We will see you in the next video. And enjoy the weather. It's pretty warm here. It's going to be 100 here midweek. So if you got pets, be careful wherever you are. And, yeah, always take care of the pets, particularly your dogs outside. And, yeah, that is it. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless you all. You guys are awesome. Have a great day.